I'm here at the Wetsuit Outlet and Zhik International Moth World Championships with Ben Harden of Allen, who is just back from winning the Blaze Nationals. Congratulations on that, Ben.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a good event.
Now, Allen have had a long association with the international moths, and the blocks you've had to create for the class really have pushed the limit of technology, and subsequently you have created entire ranges off the back of them.
That's it, yeah. So it started about 8 or 9 years ago with Chris Rashley. We developed sort of the early versions of the XHL block, which actually originally started with an aluminium body and a plastic sheave. And it's gone on to become a whole different thing. And we've gone down the route of aluminium body, stainless steel sheave and stainless steel ball bearings. Because the loads are just so high, and these blocks, they need to be strong.
And initially this you thought was just going to be a niche product, something just used in really high-tech boats such as the Moth and the 49er, but it's become used in many more applications.
Yeah, that's it. Like I say, we developed it originally just for the Moth Fang, and it's found its way onto so many other different boats. It's ended up in backstay systems on keelboats. It's ended up in spinnaker halyard masts, spinnaker halyards on 49ers and Nacras. It's finding its own applications really. All those high load places, it's perfect.
And if we take a look down here, on the Moth, so many of the blocks are actually hidden, and it's only when we've actually got the lid off and the sail isn't in the way that you can actually see just what is going on in a Moth. And here with the kicker, you have got massive loads, and could you go through some of the blocks you've got in here?
Yeah, sure. So obviously at the bottom, the one taking the most load here, we've got the 40mm XHL, and that is taking the whole load of the Vang. So it's important that you've got a bigger block. Bigger blocks can take higher loads. Like I say, aluminium body, stainless steel sheave, and the XHLs have actually got quite a special bearing technology where when they get to a certain level, they actually turn into plain bearing, and what that does is it protects the balls, stops them getting damaged, and as soon as the load drops off, they go back to ball bearing, and allows that nice dynamic performance. So having that at the bottom of the kicker is perfect because it allows the boom to rotate nice and freely.
And also one of your latest ranges, the Titan blocks here, and this again is just pushing things on another level.
That's it. So it's a further development. Similar sort of looking body. We've actually taken the edges off of the side. It's got a titanium sheave and ceramic ball bearing, so it's actually 25% lighter than the XHL in the same format. We've taken the ears off from feedback that people actually would like to use it in slightly different ways, and you can just use a bit of whipping twine through here if you wanted to stop it from capsizing. Again, just makes it a little bit lighter, and it's just the next step on from the XHL basically.
And these boats of course are the Formula One of sailing, but this kind of precision has got to have benefits for sailors around the world using your kit throughout the ranges.
Well, that's it. I mean, so the XHL range has actually led us into a whole new range of blocks now, which we call the high rollers, and it's a roller bearing range which has been designed more for the keelboat market, and it's just taking us that next step and pushing our development a little bit further. So it's really helped us gain that foothold in the next bigger boat up really.
Well, Ben, it's fantastic to see what Allen are doing in a class like the Moths, which is always pushing the limits, and the blocks you're creating that are allowing them to do so. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks.